The hatch of the capsule appeared undamaged. More on these stories at townhall.com.
News and information you need for your day. SNSN. This is a news update from the Streaming News and Sports Programming Network, SNSN. On September 16th at about 4:35 p.m., members of Plainfield Police, American Legion Ambulance, and Plainfield Fire Department responded to the scene of a two-car motor vehicle accident on Norwich Road in the intersection of Pickett Road. Upon investigation of responding officers, it was determined that a black 2013 Volkswagen Jetta operated by Estevan Texador of Central Village was traveling northbound on Norwich Road when it struck the rear end of a brown 2014 Chevy Sonic operated by Brandon Phillips, also of Plainfield, who was stopped on Norwich Road waiting to turn left onto Pickett Road. A 5-year-old occupant in Texador's vehicle was then transported by American Ambulance to the Bacchus Hospital located in Plainfield for possible injuries sustained in the crash. Based on both operators' statements as well as physical evidence at the scene, it was determined that Texador followed too closely and was distracted while driving. Also in Plainfield last night at about 1:53 in the morning, Plainfield police responded to Warregan Food Mart on Warregan Road in the Warregan section of Plainfield after dispatch received a report of an armed robbery. Upon arriving on scene, an investigation was conducted which revealed, among other things, numerous individuals entered the business displaying firearms. The clerk and a witness were held at gunpoint while items were taken. The individuals then fled the business on foot. No injuries were sustained. Surrounding agencies were notified and a canine unit from Connecticut State Police Troop D responded to the scene to assist. Plainfield Police Canine Warren was requested to the scene and a canine track was conducted in addition to numerous patrol checks with negative contact. The incident remains under investigation. Plainfield Police is requesting if anyone with video surveillance in the area or information regarding to the incident to please contact Officer Gage Griffin at 860-564-0804 or the anonymous tip line at 860-564-7065. Here's a nice little piece of community news. We could all use a boost here and there, right? Janice Steinhagen of Griswold, Connecticut Masks for Heroes has made an announcement that as of September 15th, they have created and donated over 18,000 masks. Janice went on to thank the sewists, the donors, the helpers, and supporters who has kept this project chugging along, as she says, for the past 18 months. If you would like to contribute, just search Griswold, Connecticut Masks for Heroes on Facebook. In sports, high school football is back on SNSN tonight as Griswold plays their first home game of the young season against Stonington. Game time is 6:30, and SNSN will be live on the scene on Facebook and YouTube carrying the game. Also, we want to pass along that there will be no JV game on Saturday this week due to player injuries. Other games of note in the ECC today, Plainfield faces Capital Achievement High School in Windsor. Killingly travels to East Lyme. Waterford is home to Wyndham. And on Saturday, Bacon hosts Ledyard, and Woodstock is home to face NFA.
All right, time to take a look at the forecast right now. Here is Paul Ash.
Good morning, everybody. Right now, the temperature downtown Jewett City is 64 degrees. Cloudy skies today, but get a few showers around this afternoon. Highs will be somewhere around 73 degrees. But tonight, mostly cloudy, lows around 62. For your Saturday, well, it's going to be interval of clouds and sunshine, highs around 80, so the temperature is getting right back up there again. And of course, for Saturday night, some clouds early, give away to generally clear skies, lows around 59. Sunday, well, it's going to be sunny along with a few clouds. Again, highs will be around 77 degrees. And of course, for that Monday, back to school, back to work day, sunny along with a few afternoon clouds, highs around 75 degrees. And that's your weather from SNSN on this Friday. 0917-2021.
Your news and information source, SNSN.
All right. Good morning. What did I do? Did I interrupt you?
No.
You were like doing something with your hand.
No, I had to speed it up because the button gets pushed.
Oh no, it doesn't. I
know.
I push the button after you talk
I know.
to play that that little liner that I just played right there.
I know. The
It's
weather
9
sucks.
miles.
So what? This thing right here. Bop 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 bop.
SNSN,
this thing.
your local news leader.
So that's what I do. But your cadence changes every single day.
You gotta keep it. Gotta keep
No,
it
you
going.
can't do that because now I get screwed up. Then I end up playing it. You're still talking. And he does that just to screw me up. He does it on purpose. I swear to God, that's what he's doing.
Yeah. I know. I do it. I do it intentionally.
You know what else is weird? I'm the only one standing.
Why?
You tell me, because welcome to Retiree Row, everybody. Paul, how many years have you been retired? 30. 7? No, how many years? It hasn't been that long.
No, it's already been like 3, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I retired when I was
Chris, 3 as well.
Yeah. Don't forget, I was 75 when I retired.
Wow.
Mm.
Yeah. See, I was 57.
Oh,
57?
57.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Shut up.
looks pretty good for 72, don't
I
it?
know, not
I still have a
bad.
little life left in me.
Great. That's awesome. So let's ask Chris anything. That's him sitting down. He's
Yeah.
ready. He's sitting down to make sure that he's ready for your
That's
questions.
Just
Wants
in
to be
case they're like
comfy.
really complicated questions,
Mhm.
like the meaning of life.
Kevin Cunningham chimes in already. Doesn't take much to throw Mike. Doesn't take much to get Mike off his game.
I know.
Commenting to
I
you
know.
and
That's right.
the way you're talking.
We do that every day on purpose.
Thanks a lot, guys.
Yeah.
We're here for you, Mike.
Thanks, man. So what should we ask? What should we ask Chris today? And then ask Chris anything. But I will say that what the hell happened in Plainfield last night?
Yeah, Kevin.
it's like we got like 3 different news stories out of Plainfield going right now.
Yeah, Plainfield makes a lot of news. Unfortunately, it's the wrong side.
Kevin's such an
There was-
instigator.
Man,
Yeah, it's all his fault.
yeah. What kind of clientele is he bringing
Hey,
into
what are you
that town?
doing? What are you doing over there, man?
I don't know, man.
was
What's
a-
wrong with you?
Yeah, they say that,
I think he dumped out.
that selectman's a pushover.
I think there was an armed robbery last night. There was a car accident.
Yeah.
And what was the last one? Oh yeah, some dude got arrested on drugs.
Man,
You know, you could tie all those 3 all into one story.
Yeah, you probably could, but
yeah, but you know,
An armed robbery, as he's trying to get away, he causes a car accident. When they finally catch up to him, they find drugs in the car. Boom, boom, boom.
one story.
One
and
story.
done. This 30-second newscast brought to you by. That was it.
The Retiree Row.
The Retiree Row. Here they are. I think everybody's still sleeping. Nobody's around this morning.
8:15.
I know T's still sleeping.
It's still early for a lot of people.
Wow.
Yeah, well, I mean, not like, like us, we're at work and Kevin Cunningham's at work.
All the
You know,
millennials
I don't know
are
about
still
you, but a lot of
sleeping in.
people start work at 7
Yeah.
and 7:30.
Huh?
A lot of people start work at 7 or 7:30, 8 o'clock.
I used to go in for 5:30.
There you go.
Yeah. I love the 5:30, 2:30
But
shift.
a lot of people are sitting around going,
Yeah.
it's Friday.
Yeah, they call them millennials.
So here's something. There was a Snapchat picture that was sent out yesterday. Claimed that there was going to be a school shooting.
Really?
Mhm.
Did they say where?
The only thing that they put was PHS.
Wow.
And now
Oh, wow. That's,
hold up before we go ahead and
I
say
know, I
where
was- yeah,
PHS is.
Yeah, it could be anywhere.
My daughter goes to Plainville
Oh, yeah.
High School.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
So who do you think was really worried about that?
Yeah, I know. You probably were.
Well, it
so
could be Putnam High School. It could be.
it could be a bevy of schools.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Well, who the hell would do that? It's kind of sick.
it is. And that happens. People do that. They think they're getting a rise out of things. But you know what? if you put it on social media, they're going to find you.
Oh, they're gonna
it's
find
very
you. They'll
easy to
find
find
you,
you.
yeah.
You know,
I'd almost
there's-
guarantee it's just teenagers being stupid.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
they'll find them.
yeah, but then they should probably learn why they're being stupid.
Well, have you heard about this whole thing about the high school challenge lately, going in and stealing high school property?
Yeah, it's
It's teenagers being stupid.
Kevin once again says the search is for the 3 suspects of the robbery. They all look like Retiree Row.
Well, I guarantee you then they are not running away.
They're sitting.
Yeah, we're sitting down, so it's a pretty easy.
We can
catch.
hobble like hobbits, but we cannot run.
Yeah, pretty easy catch.
So it's an Ask Chris Anything. Chris is the guy sucking down his coffee right there.
That would be me.
Chris, it's a usually when there's an AMA, ask me anything kind of thing. Usually there are people that are going like, they'll try to think of the most wild question they could ask.
Yeah, exactly.
But obviously, other than Kevin Cunningham, we got a room full of trolls.
Well, I can guarantee
Come
you
on, trolls!
that if I do not know the answer to your question, I will be more than happy to BS my way through it.
So I see Cindy in there.
Cindy.
She thinks she's trolling me, and there's Charlie
Yeah,
and Linda.
Sounds
and
like Romper Room.
Lisa.
I see Cindy.
Yeah, I
see
know.
Charlie.
yeah,
they all think they're trolling me, but I can see that they're there.
yeah. So, Chris, is there a cure for constipation?
There is.
Dean's coffee.
Goes right through you.
Fruit and juice.
There's a
Yeah.
slogan for you. Drink Dean's coffee. It'll go right through you.
It'll make you poop. So Kevin Cunningham must have a question for Chris Goodenough.
Kevin, how's the project going at the old dog track?
There's lots of projects going on over there, actually.
Yeah, yeah. You can hear the construction going on when you go to Big Y. They're working up there, that's for sure. Yeah, 'cause I was up there yesterday or Thursday. Yeah, yesterday. I can hear.
Oh, something I was glad to hear the other day is the splash pad is up and running.
It is, over on School Street.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little cool. It's like,
Cindy says, I'm not trolling. You're my morning comic relief while reviewing weekly reports. More like weekly morning eye rolls.
Cindy, if we're your comic relief, you have very low standards.
All right, here, Chris, is a question for you.
From?
The first selectman of Plainfield,
Oh,
Kevin
geez.
Cunningham.
Go ahead, Kevin.
So the first question of Ask Chris Anything is, how do clouds reproduce?
Wow, Kevin. That's a great question.
It is a great question. Paul, any
You know,
I'd like to know how you can tell the difference.
yeah.
I
How
was
do they
just studying this the other day.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
it has something
Kinda
to do with
figured, yeah.
precipitation,
Okay.
and it has something to do with gravity.
Okay.
As the heat heats up the air, it moves
Uh-huh.
up into the atmosphere,
Okay.
and the mommy raindrops and the daddy raindrops hook up. There's a little bit of soul music playing,
Tell me something good.
and then all of a sudden we get a little sprinkle.
You sure it's a sprinkle?
And that's how clouds reproduce.
I don't know about you, but I don't think I'm going to want to walk in the rain anymore.
Oh God. Have you heard the COVID song? The COVID mask song?
Yeah.
I heard it,
There we go.
Calling all cars. Calling all cars.
You heard this yet?
Trying to enter an office building on 4th and Main with no mask. Repeat, no mask.
I walked into my job late last week when my co-workers all began to freak. They started cursing and began to shout and said quite rudely as the boss threw me out,
You need a mask.
I need a COVID
A
mask.
COVID mask.
It seemed a lot to ask
Wear a mask.
to do a simple
Put
task.
on a mask.
Sounds like a real
I
Weird
need a
Al Yankovic.
COVID mask. Made it mandatory almost every place that we can't be seen unless we hide our face. I can't even leave my humble abode without something covering my mouth and
We
nose.
need a mask.
We need a COVID
A
mask
COVID mask.
It seems a lot to ask.
To wear a mask
Can't even mow my grass
without a mask.
without a COVID mask. This mask wearing isn't fun, and the snitching has now begun. My neighbor called the hotline because my dog wasn't wearing one. Walking
All right, so that's the COVID mask song. It's actually it was done by a DJ in Cincinnati.
Oh. Well, sometimes the COVID mask does a lot of people a lot of favors.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, some look good.
Those people have faces for radio.
Yeah. This continues for much longer. They're going to be in the nightclubs going, "Hey, baby, nice mask.
Yeah.
What's going on?"
Yeah, I know it.
I don't really care to see anything.
Keep your eyes here.
They got upset the other day when I walked into the store wearing my Captain America mask. I said, "It's a mask. What's wrong with you?"
Oh, boy.
You want to go get a beverage? We'll have to take off our masks. We'll have to unmask.
You want to play strip mask?
Let me see.
There's a lot of things you could do with a mask.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you could wear it as a thong.
Yeah, that's true.
You could.
Yeah, you could.
Look at the shape.
I have.
You have.
I have, yes.
Well, when you're retired, I guess you have time to think of this crap.
Well, it's the only way I can remember to bring it into a store with me.
Then you take it off and
They say, "Sir, you need to wear a mask." And I'm like, I am.
Yeah.
All right, so we only have one question so far. How do clouds reproduce? And I think you did a wonderful job.
Me
And
too.
Yeah,
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
I think it was
I
absolutely
didn't know.
correct.
I didn't know it was done.
Absolutely correct.
Yeah.
There's-
Amazingly accurate, I think.
Oh,
I think so
right.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
So yeah, there you go. So that's how clouds reproduce. Thank you very much to
Yeah.
Chris Goodenough for
Yeah.
Yeah,
So now you
Yeah.
see we're going to have to get a third shot. They're pushing the third
so
shot
I hear.
now.
There's all kinds of debate whether
Oh,
or not
my
we need
God.
the third shot.
This is shot number 62 in the year 2046. Time to get your next COVID shot.
And they're also talking about new strains.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to go on forever.
Well, it's a virus. It's not going
going
anywhere.
End. Never going to end.
It's a virus.
Well,
man.
how long's the flu been around? How long has the cold been
Well,
around?
there you go.
I mean, come
There
on.
you go. It's not going anywhere.
I mean,
That's why I don't understand why, people are saying like, we're going to go ahead and put this thing down. You're not. It's a virus. It's
I know.
never going to go away. It's going to continue to mutate.
Yeah.
And a whole bunch of things.
It'll end up
It's not
being an
gonna go
annual
away.
booster shot, just like the flu shot is.
Yeah.
Well,
What strain is coming out with the COVID this year?
I have no idea, but
Yeah, it's unfortunate, but I think it's here forever. We're never
Huh?
going to get rid of it. We're never going to get rid of it.
you don't think so?
No.
I don't either.
Yeah.
I don't at all
No.
think it's going to happen.
No.
So, be sort of like, something like you'd be in the South, you're sitting around. Hey, Jimmy!
Yeah, Pa.
Jimmy, come over here. Let's play some music.
On my way, Pa.
I hear you got that COVID.
I do.
Don't give me the COVID.
Don't worry, Pa. I'll wear my mask.
You have to take it off your butt cheek first.
Aw.
This is dueling banjos here. You got to come up with something.
But I like where it's sitting. It rubs me in just the right way.
Well, how do you keep it around your cheeks when you don't have ears?
Well, whenever things get on it, it just makes it stick to his face.
I use Velcro.
I want to get some drivers to drive this
Who the hell just came in?
car.
I don't know.
Driver
But don't leave me with the COVID. I just want to play my banjo.
driver, brother.
Yo, mister, we were talking over here.
And he just showed up. He's bringing the COVID.
He drove it in.
God. Oh. Do, 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 do. Remember this movie? Ned Beatty.
Squeal like a pig.
It sure wasn't about COVID.
Yeah. So we're still waiting for Ask Chris Anything. He did answer one question. Of course, how do clouds reproduce? It was a masterful description. I thought that I was in some sort of a college classroom.
I know. He's very scientific.
I am.
Once you
Professor Chris.
Professor Chris.
Retired.
Retiree Row right here, Paul and Chris. How come we don't do Ask Paul anything?
You don't know anything.
Here's my impression of Paul answering one of the questions.
It's like this. It's like this song right here, right? You ask Paul anything, his heart rate increases. Oh no! I got to answer something. I don't know. I'm not that quick. We're just having too much weird fun.
I feel like clogging all of a sudden. Clogging? Clogging.
Oh my God.
Like like the wooden shoes.
I know.
Okay,
Yeah.
right.
I thought maybe he was.
Where's my spoons?
I thought maybe he's suffering from tire sickness. Clogging.
My dad said he used to be able to play the spoons. I don't think so.
Doesn't that scare you?
I've had enough of that.
Well, just I was getting into it.
Huh?
I was just getting into it.
That's my
We just started.
jam.
That was my jam. So what's going on with the PGP, Chris? Since I'm going to ask you something since nobody else is going to ask.
Well, we're right smack dab in the middle of editing the footage that we had,
Mhm.
and it's coming along good. T did a phenomenal job of capturing great shots for us. So piecing them together has been pretty easy.
Yeah.
We are in the process of doing a second draft of a full-length feature, something we've never done before. So
Ooh.
we're very excited about doing this. It's a crime drama.
Okay.
And we're collaborating with a couple other groups in the local area, helping them with their projects, kind of networking. So, yeah, we're keeping busy. We've got a couple clients that are coming on board to do business videos for them. Yeah, we just keep rolling along.
Good.
So things are getting busier.
A little bit busier.
It takes time, doesn't it?
It really does. You see us come into your place of business and we film with 2 cameras for an hour and you think, okay, that's it. Well, that's 12 hours worth of editing that we've just assigned ourselves to.
Mm-hmm.
So the post-production is really the thing that eats up all your time.
Yeah.
Oh my God, who the hell cares?
I think when it comes down to, I don't think people realize the amount of time it takes to produce and, to have a film like that. Even the commercials. I mean, when we were doing Man in the Street, I didn't realize that all the takes you have to take.
Yep.
Because you do screw up. If you think people on television are great and they just do it in one shot, that ain't happening.
Right.
No.
That ain't happening.
The only person that really presses that one take and we're done, we're moving on, is Clint Eastwood.
Clint Eastwood. Yeah. He's starring in a new movie,
Yeah. Whether he's acting in the movie or whether he's
Yeah.
directing the movie, one take.
Yeah. He's back on a horse again.
Huh?
He's back on a horse again.
How old is he? He's
91.
Close to. I was going to say he's close to 90.
Yeah,
he's
gotta be
91.
He's
close
back on
to
the
90.
horse again. It's something to do with he's an ex-rodeo star or something.
The nice thing about Clint, though, is he doesn't do movies just to do movies. A lot of actors are contracted into having to do a certain number of films for a studio. He picks and chooses his movies. I can't think of a bad one that he's made in the recent past.
Yeah, I think a lot of his movies too are based on real life situations or characters that have actually happened.
Yeah, Gran Torino.
Yeah. So, yeah, kind of missed those old spaghetti westerns. So,
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
Good, Bad, and the Ugly.
Yeah. Those are, yeah, I know it.
Wah, wah, wah.
Yeah.
What are you guys talking about?
He don't even know.
Come back to the fold, Mike.
I'm
Come
just
back to us.
I'm just listening to Retiree Row over here.
We're talking about the man, Clint Eastwood.
Yeah.
I think you guys are talking about something else.
You know who I think is a better actor than Clint Eastwood, though?
Who?
Gene Hackman.
Oh, Hackman, yeah.
Really?
He was in a bunch of Eastwood movies. Too.
Yeah,
yeah.
But he's a
bad
character
guy.
actor. He can play
Oh,
anything.
he was always a bad guy.
That's
You
right.
know, there's certain actors out there that they're one note actors.
Yeah.
They can only do one type of bit.
That's
but-
right. He was the guy that went, yeah, right turn, Clyde. Yes. Yeah. No, that wasn't Gene Hackman. No.
That was
Clint Eastwood. Oh, wait a minute. I know. He was in some movie. Was the Scandinavian Connection? Yes, Gene Hackman.
There you go. That was it.
It wasn't the.
With the Swedish chef.
Yeah, I saw the Cookie Channel.
The Swedish chef?
Yeah.
Yes.
She was sweet.
Dad joke.
Swedish chef. You're talking about. Well, no, it was the French Connection, by the way. That was he did. It was what the French Connection 1 and the French Connection 2.
I guess when they filmed that, they didn't have permission to drive on the streets
Was that
in,
Chicago or
in
New
the
York?
car chases. They just did it.
Yeah. Was that Chicago or was that New York?
I thought it was New York.
Okay.
Which one? The French Connection?
Yeah.
I don't know. It was like 1970.
That was
wasn't it?
old.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was real old.
It was really old.
Yeah. Oh, well.
I saw a meme yesterday that really was very disturbing.
Uh-oh.
Very disturbing. And it said that from 1980 to 2021 is the same amount of time from 1980 to 1939. Think about it.
Wow.
Think about it.
And then Mike goes, "Damn, I'm old."
Well, no. Think about the change that has occurred between 1939 and 1980.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
What kind of change that we've lived really since 1980 through 2021?
You know what the most influential thing that came around during that time was?
What?
MTV.
One of them, yeah. Yeah, MTV was they still play music
Do they?
in the middle of the night.
Really?
Yeah, like 2-3 hours a day.
See,
That's it.
To me, it's
Yeah.
like the Mandela effect. I mean, they're still alive.
There's actually a channel now that came out called MTV Classic, which plays all of the
Old stuff.
old MTV stuff.
With the old VJs.
Mm-hmm.
Is,
Wow.
is VH1 still on?
I don't know.
'Cause that was pretty much classic stuff.
We've moved on.
Oh,
VH1 is what they were. They turned into kind of like MTV. It was
Yeah.
just a bunch of
Yeah.
reality shows and stuff.
oh,
I remember.
You can only watch so much of 16 and Pregnant. I mean,
yeah.
I remember when I was in the military, coming out of my room in the barracks, and my room was right next door to the TV lounge,
Mhm.
and there would be 30, 40 people all sitting in there with this dumb look on their face watching MTV.
Yeah.
And they would just watch it for hours.
I want
It's like
my
y'all watching the radio.
Yeah.
no, I would sit and watch music videos.
I couldn't do it.
I did I guess it depends on, how much you like music or something like that. Plus it was new, and, we're not that far off in age, you and I. So
No. I'm 60.
yeah, I'm 55
Yeah. Clea, you look good for your age.
Don't I?
You do.
I look damn good for
I
my
know.
age.
on
Wow.
Retiree Row.
It's hard to do a comparison between the two of you.
Well, Paul, not so much.
If you're bored, you could go ahead and substitute teach.
I know.
Well, anybody
I
can substitute teach
teach.
right now, right?
Yeah.
Huh?
If I substitute teaching, I'd probably have the School of Rock going on.
There you go.
I'd be playing AC/DC during the break.
They did a lot of AC/DC on there.
Yeah.
I loved MTV,
Mm.
and I would watch it a lot.
Yeah.
You know what I used to watch a lot too? The Weather Channel.
You laugh at the weather.
I didn't
A lot of
neighbor-
people did that.
Yeah, I had a neighbor that did that.
But there's some interesting stories on there about on the Weather Channel besides the weather.
Yeah, but they would repeat over and over again.
yeah.
You'd still sit there and watch it.
Yeah, I mean, I'll turn it on like when the big hurricanes hit some places just to see how bad it is. Other than that, I really watch it.
I remember sitting there talking to when I was with my son's mother. We would sit there. We want to watch. Let's put it on the Weather Channel. We did. It would be on. For
That
long
explains
time.
a lot, Mike.
Yeah, I know. Paul, do the weather. You know,
And that's why he asked the question. That's why the question about the clouds came up. It was a perfect answer to with the job.
That's right.
You
Mike
know.
should have answered that one.
I know he should. He probably knew
no.
the answer.
no,
I'm sure he knew the answer.
Yeah, he's a fact checker.
I did know the answer, Chris, but I didn't want to steal your steam. It was, it's ask Chris anything. It's not ask Mike anything.
That's right.
Yeah.
Good. Ask Mike anything.
No. It's ask Chris anything.
Yeah.
We still need some questions. We've had one question?
Nobody.
I think they're all sleeping.
You know what I think, honestly, and I've said this to Paul. I said I think Facebook and different whatever social media source that you're on and streaming on, they inflate the number.
Nobody.
So there's like nobody there, but
Nobody
it's like,
watching. We're talking to dead space.
huh?
We're talking to
Yeah,
dead space.
So ask Chris anything. Ask Chris anything. We need questions for Chris.
Yeah.
As he sits there in retiree row.
Yeah, 23
Looking-
minutes left,
Looks
folks.
a little puzzled.
23
this
minutes.
morning.
Huh?
Looks a little puzzled.
He does look a little puzzled today.
Yeah.
This is my resting puzzled face.
So what does your resting bitch puzzled face look like? Which is the same as your constipated look too.
That's right,
So,
yep.
so how long before your movie comes out? When it's done, and then
Give us another month of editing.
that long?
Yeah. Yeah,
Wow.
seriously.
Did the actors just suck that bad?
Nope. I was amazed this time how many single takes we did.
Mhm.
You know, normally we do 2 to 3 takes per shot. And this time it was just like, that's good. Let's move on.
Wow.
But then again, I think a lot of it has to do with the quality of actors that we had too. The actors in this show or in this movie were just phenomenal. All 3 of the main characters just floored me as far as their acting ability.
All right, Chris, we have a question for you from Steve.
Hi, Steve.
You ready?
Ready.
All right, Chris, would you rather drink a mysterious liquid handed to you by a mad scientist or swim in a shark cage held together with duct tape?
Oh, that's easy.
All right.
I'll take the shark tank all day long. You know why?
No, tell me.
Because duct tape is God's answer to all tools. I don't care.
Duct tape, a screwdriver, and WD-40.
I don't care what job you're doing. If you got duct tape, you are all set. Now, you know, if the question had been zip ties or something like that, no, I think I'd drink a strange liquid.
Yeah.
My dad actually duct taped a mirror onto the side of his car.
It works.
Oh yeah, but it was so ghetto looking. It was.
Yeah.
So
I remember years ago when I worked at EB, it was EB green tape. It was known as duct tape. It was
Right.
Yeah.
EB green.
EB
tape.
Green.
Yeah.
EB Green.
Yeah. That was it.
Where did EB get EB Green?
I don't
From
know.
duct tape.
Sure. Yeah.
They get it from the same place.
Yeah.
So it's 2 questions down.
I got a story kind of relates to the first one.
Okay.
You remember when Strawberry Junction was around over near the casino?
Yes.
You go in, they had all these crafts and everything.
Down beyond.
Yeah.
Down past Fox.
They used to have little samples of different flavored roasted almonds.
Okay.
And I took my mom there for the first time, and she was looking around, and I came over to her, and I had these roasted almonds in my hand, and I said, "Here, try one of these. They're great." And she tried it. She said, "They're really good. Where'd you get it?" I said, "I found them on the floor over there."
Did she eat them?
She'd already ate it.
Oh, all right.
The look on her face was priceless.
Found them on the floor.
Yeah, that place is long gone now.
Yeah.
Something else is in there now.
Well, all those places, because there was one in Mystic, and there was a couple others scattered around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Little homemade craft stores.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
struggling.
I think they were kind of put out by like Hobby Lobby
Yeah.
and Michaels and
Yeah.
stuff.
Well, these
Even
were-
Hobby Lobby is
yeah,
not.
but these were
even-
things that people made already.
Right.
They're already made where, these shops go in there, you get the stuff to make it.
Yeah. Crocheted
Right.
face
Yeah.
cloths and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
all kinds of stuff in there. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, but I guess
Anyone else want to ask me a question?
I don't know.
Go ahead.
We're holding firm here on Ask Chris Anything.
Yeah.
Throw it out there.
Yeah.
I
So-
double dog dare you.
Yeah. Whoa.
Whoa. No,
Yeah.
wait. I triple dog dare you.
You threw down the gauntlet that time.
Wow, man.
I would like to. Cindy is pretty smart. So I wonder if she has a question for
Cindy's asked great questions in the past.
Yeah. I'm actually holding out for a Cindy question here.
Cindy, are you out there?
In Ask Chris Anything. So getting back to The Last American Vampire, the movie you guys just got done filming.
Yep.
And that's going to be what, about 16, 17 minutes long when it's all said and done, or is it going to be longer than that?
Well, that's the rule of thumb. For every page of script that you have, it usually equates out to 1 minute worth of film.
Really?
And just from the scenes that we've done
Yeah.
so far, it seems like it's falling into suit. So somewhere around 20 minutes, I would say, would be the cap on it.
Wow.
Okay.
See, there's another thing we just learned.
Yeah.
1 page of script equals.
Exactly.
Yep.
Wow. Didn't know that.
Steve's got another question for you.
Oh, go ahead, Steve.
Would you rather be able to turn any liquid into cranberry juice or control houseplants with your mind?
See, I would actually prefer the first one.
Yeah.
Because I know that cranberry juice is good for urinary tract infections. So I'm all about giving, so poor people that suffer from UTIs, I would be able to just, drink some cranberry juice.
But what about if you were able to control any plant, including a cranberry bog that you have in a tub somewhere, so you can create your own cranberry juice?
Is this the whole give a man a fish story?
Could be.
It could be.
You can go to Paul's Pot Farm, up in Taylor Hill, Jewett City. Paul's Pot Farm. We weed out the bad stuff.
He's got that marijuana.
That's kind of, hey guys, here's something. Come up with a with a slogan for a cannabis store.
There you go.
That would be kind of funny. I'd love to.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Come up with a name for
We weed out the competition.
We say hi to everyone.
HIGH.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good thing. Contest. Except you can't use it for another year yet.
Well, actually, it'd be 2 because
Oh yeah.
by the time they put an application in, when they can put an application in, it'll be another year after that. So
Yeah, but you might as well get the name now and sign it in ink because nobody else can steal it.
all right. Cindy anteed up here.
All right, Cindy,
I knew she would.
throw one at me.
Should a man about to be executed in the electric chair be saved if he was having a heart attack?
Yes.
And why?
The reason I think so is because it's the same reason they sterilize needles for the
Lethal injection.
lethal injection.
Wait.
Oh.
Hold on a second.
All right.
What do they do when you're having a heart attack? What do they give you when they put those 2 pallets on you? What is that?
Defibrillation,
But isn't it like electric shock?
electric shock.
So wouldn't the
Just flip the machine up.
wouldn't the electric chair help the heart attack at the same time they're killing them? Too far, man.
I'm dead. I'm alive. I'm dead. I'm alive. I'm dead. I'm alive.
It's like an oxymoron.
I know it.
Yeah.
It's jumbo shrimp.
That's right.
Yeah.
Cindy, anywhere in there did I answer the question at all?
I think you did.
Okay,
But no, I just can't get off a jumbo shrimp.
I mean, you can't win on that one.
that's right.
Mhm.
You can't.
That's a hard question to ask.
That is
I say
Well,
throw
easy question to ask, but hard question to answer. But I think Chris went ahead and tackled it well.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I say throw the switch and see what the hell happens.
She said, asked and answered.
Awesome.
There you go.
Schrodinger's criminal is both dead and alive. That's Steve. Are we talking about Schrodinger's cat? We talking about that theory? But he thought that nobody would know what that was.
Wait, there's a theory.
Yeah, it's a theory on the multiverse.
Mhm.
And it comes up with different. Look at it, Schrodinger's cat. And it's like if a cat was in a box, and if it, if you do one thing, then you have this outcome and this outcome, but really don't they both happen, or they could both happen? So
Because of the multiverse. Yes.
Yeah, it's much more deep. It's deeper than that.
Right.
So there's a guy on YouTube. He has a YouTube channel. It's called Veritasium, and he tackles the whole thing of Schrodinger's cat.
Okay.
And the whole theory about it. Actually, Veritasium is a very interesting, like web series
I'll have to
that
give
this
it a
guy
listen.
does. Yeah, like in I think it's San Francisco. They have a bay. Well, obviously, but they have
San Francisco Bay.
yeah, but they have a watershed area, and they took over 1 million black balls, and they poured them into the river.
Mhm.
They floated, and the reason why they did it supposedly was so that the algae wouldn't grow
Right.
and the water would be better. But if you drove by or flew over, you just see all these black balls on top of this reservoir.
Mhm.
And he talks about, there's a whole thing about that. It's very cool. It's called Veritasium.
It's about
Wow.
choice and consequence.
A lot of it is,
Wow.
and it's kind of like Schrodinger's cat.
Wow.
But it's hard to dispute. I'm going to be honest.
Getting deep.
It is. If you were to go ahead and actually listen to the guy and what he had to say,
Yeah. But it's all theoretical.
it's all theory. It's
Yeah.
all theory.
There's nothing that can be proofed.
No, but it's hard to dispute. This one is hard to dispute. I mean, I watched that one video a few times.
Right.
Well, more than a few, because I'm trying to figure out where he was going with it. But it's quantum physics.
Yeah.
That kind of stuff. So, all right. So we've had a few good questions. We only got a few more minutes, so maybe one more humdinger.
Ooh, yeah. I need a humdinger question.
One humdinger question.
Define humdinger. A real hootenanny.
All right, here we go.
Oh boy.
Got it? Here we go. Steve, anteing up again.
Steve, you are the man today.
All right, Chris. Would you rather sneeze every hour? Now, just so you know, Chris can't see these questions. He can't see them.
I got nothing.
Would you rather sneeze every hour on the hour for the rest of your life or be magnetically attracted to plastic? I'll take the sneeze.
Boy, those are both fun topics. I think I'll take the magnetics only because
Really?
because I really enjoy my sleep. So if you had to sneeze every hour, it would wake you up in the middle of the night over and over and over and
That's a
over.
good point. That's a good
Yeah.
point.
But if you're attracted to plastic, you just have to worry about which aisles you walk down at Walmart. And February is tub month. We have the storage tubs.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you start to think about it, if you get in your car, you won't be able to get out.
This is true.
I mean, once you get in that vehicle, you're in there for life because it's plastic.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's right. Because if it's magnetically attracted to you, you can't take it off. Even you put it down, it's going to follow you.
That's right.
Yeah.
Depending on how strong the magnetic field is.
Don't walk.
I wonder if I turn around and face my other end towards the plastic, will it be repelled like a regular magnet?
That's a good point.
I can tell you that my buttocks has repelled a lot of people. They're like, ooh, no.
Ooh, that smell. Can't you smell that smell? All right. That's going to conclude Ask Chris Anything for a Friday. Why? Because breakfast. And that's where we're going to go. So thank you for joining us today. We'll see you Monday. But don't forget, tonight is Griswold High School football. It's going to be a tough game for the Wolverines. They are Wolverines. They are taking on the Stonington Bears. The Bears. So they're taking them on tonight. It's going to be a rough one. Again, Ledger was tough. They're going to be. It'll be a Donnybrook, and so that is tonight. We'll be on. Let's see. It'll be Ted Koziel and John Harden, and on commentating, and then Mike Neville on camera. So it'll be a good time. At least they do good. They're good. They're funny. They're funny to listen to too. It's very entertaining. So that's tonight on 6:30. Here on SNSN. Have a good day, everyone.
Bye.
With SRN News, I'm Greg Clugston in Washington. Congressional Democrats appear sharply divided on the scope of President Biden's economic plan. Many moderates oppose spending $3.5 trillion, while the party's liberal wing pushes for a greater expansion of government. Republicans do not support the bill. Security fencing going up around the U.S. Capitol ahead of tomorrow's Justice for J6 rally in support of those who rioted in Washington in January. The anticipated crowd size and the intensity of the rally are unclear, but law enforcement is taking no chances. One of the 10 House Republicans who voted to impeach former President Trump has announced that he will not seek re-election next year. Congressman Anthony Gonzalez of Ohio noted the chaotic political environment that he said currently infects our country. Dow futures are down this morning by 56 points. This is SRN News.
Local news, sports, and weather. SNSN. The 8:30 a.m. report on SNSN is brought to you by the Burns Agency. With offices in Dayville and Norwich, find out why you'll buy better at Burns.
You buy better.